What's up, y'all? It's your host, Big Solo C.
And your co-host, Danny D.
And it's the On My Mama podcast. On My Mama podcast. Yeah, we super litty. We talk the most shit, but keep it real off in the city.
On My Mama podcast. We gon' bring the vibes. Y'all gon' love it here, so hit the button and subscribe.
On My Mama podcast. Yeah, we super litty. We talk the most shit, but keep it real off in the city.
On My Mama podcast. We gon' bring the vibes. Y'all gon' love it here, so hit the button and subscribe.
What it do? It's the On My Mama podcast. And I am your host, Big Solo C. Don't play with me.
And I'm your co-host, Danny D.
She don't got no jingle with hers, but it's okay. That's why she looked at me, because she didn't have no jingle with hers. But okay. Yeah. Anyway, so we missed y'all. We've been gone for a little minute. We missed it like a week. So we're just coming in. We did go live like 3 days ago. Mm-hmm. 3 days ago on Facebook and on YouTube. YouTube, stop playing with us. And when y'all see us go live, join. Yeah. Don't do that. We had 0 views, and I don't understand it. But on Facebook, we did our thing, because that's our home. They love us over there, whatever. But today we got an interesting topic, because we kind of talk about this all the time as friends. And what's the topic?
The topic is...
Just going to read it down like that. You're not going to remember it. That's insane. Go ahead.
Why would you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so the title is Love 'Em or Leave 'Em. When to stay and when to stray.
Okay, now can you say it without looking so we can understand all of it? Go ahead.
All right, the topic is Love 'Em or Leave 'Em. When to stay or when to stray.
Everybody give up. Yeah.
I did it the second time.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, love 'em or leave 'em. When to stay or when to stray. Basically, we want to talk about the relationships. How do you know when to leave someone and when is enough, or when to just shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down and say, this is where I'm at, this is where I'm going to be. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about today. So you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay, so love them or leave them. Let's start there.
Loving them or leaving them. I decided to love them. We talk about real life.
Oh, you're talking about real life. I don't.
I decided to love
them. I don't know what's going on. But go ahead.
I'm real big. I feel like everyone wants to be loved, want to be in love, that sort of thing. And hypothetically speaking, I felt like before I was in love. And I chose to stay. And I just feel like that's really what love is about. When you really love somebody, you choose to stay, no matter.
So that's it. Just love made you stay. Nothing else made you stay
at that particular time. Yeah. Hypothetically.
But hypothetically. So I'm just saying, love was that. That was it. So you chose to just love them instead of leaving them.
Then, yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then.
But now.
Because why would you say then? Like
I'm just saying.
Okay, so
but
then,
now I would choose to,
now as in today.
It would be a whole combination of things.
I'm asking. Now as in today,
as in like at this moment.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to.
Today I have no, love is not enough for me.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, you're leaving
for sure.
Nobody is playing with you like that.
Not at all.
So maybe like.
And you have to do then and now.
Okay.
I'm just
jump up off
I'm
me.
sorry. Go ahead.
Maybe okay. So love them or leave them, and then leave them. Mm-hmm. Now I'm not even saying love them. Now I'm saying if you know where you need to go in life and what you need to do with yourself, I understand that. What I say, just love something that you know will never change. No, I would say
then,
now, and then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, now.
No, I'm saying like she's just so annoying. I'm saying like
right now.
In this process in my life, where we are
so
today,
we're talking about now.
Would you be loving or leave them? Love them, leave them. Hey, listen, if you are unhappy, I feel like everyone should leave. I don't think there should be a love, especially if there's a pattern of the same thing. So basically that you're getting the same thing over and over again. Mm-hmm. I feel like once you're in that type of setting, you should just leave them. I mean, at this point, right. You know, that
That makes sense.
Things are not going to change. Things are going to be the same. And I understand maybe I'll love him until he gets there. So are you going to wait like
30 years?
30 fucking years?
That's a long time.
Like, I don't.
But what's the difference? I mean, there's a difference, right? We're not talking about.
I don't ever go to love him unless there's a backup plan behind the love him. So when I say backup plan, I'm saying like, so you're choosing to love someone that you know will never be what you exactly need in life for you to be a better person. Right? You're knowingly knowing that this person will never be the person that you would choose if you wasn't with this person. Right. If you had the opportunity to start all over, you would choose this person who teaches you and leads you and understands you instead of having to be with someone that is who they are because they choose to be who they are. Right? So in this day and age, I would say, in that case, if you're knowingly knowing, love him.
And knowingly
love him.
I like
and knowingly, like, you know that he's never going to be that way. You know you're going to always go back. You know you're always going to be with him. You know that. Right. You know that no matter what happens in life, you're going to always kind of go back to the person. Just love him.
Yeah.
And I say that because it's like a game you're playing. You're teeter-tottering on understanding that you're supposed to leave him, but, you know, fuck it, right? It's okay. No, it's never okay. It's but not okay. If you're going to keep going back anyway, just love them. And that's just being as real as I could ever be.
Got it.
And then what was the other part of it? You're going to read it? Yeah, she's going to read it.
So do you know the other part?
You're the person today.
Okay. When to stay and when to stray. We've done that.
So when do you figure out if you're at that point where it's like, okay, I'm going to stay?
Knowingly knowing
now we're on the knowingly knowing, right? Because it's a lot of women that like to teeter-totter on that fact, and I be wanting to dig into it. It's like you be so mad at a nigga, right, for doing so much shit to you and being such a fucked up person to you, but you knowingly knowing that you still stay with them, and then complain in the process of being with the person.
You can't really complain,
even though you know. You knowingly know that he's never going to be what you want. So when do you have that process in your mind where you're like, I'm going to stay? Fuck it.
I mean, at that point, when it's like that, I feel like you definitely should stray, of course. I mean, you know, by choice. Any individual, I don't care if man or woman, right? You're choosing at this point to deal with whatever you're going to deal with.
Right.
So if you're going to choose to stay, then that's your choice. And then if you're going to stray, knowingly knowing what that's going to entail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's really no point.
I think I was more asking, like, when do you know that?
When you finally realize... when do you know that?
Like, when does that stay or stray process happen? Like, how?
Oh, once you find yourself.
Once you find yourself, there's no time limit to that. So you could be with somebody for a long time and then you figure it out maybe like 20 years in.
It depends. Like, everybody's different, right? So when you finally find yourself, right? Like, when you know,
no matter how long it takes.
No. And you talking about in the relationship? Mm-hmm. Well, at that point, you're gonna stray all the time. You're never gonna be in a relationship when you know who you are. I don't feel like.
When we say stray, are we saying like
leave?
Oh, okay. Like, I didn't know if you were saying like we could start dipping and dabbing and start fucking with other niggas, or they start fucking with other bitches. Yeah. Is that the stray part? Because I feel like that happens first. I feel like the stray starts when they start to get those, little people that they talk to every day or have, communication with, somebody that's maybe saying good morning. We all know that starts off how you start, like, little relationships. You start, good morning, how you doing? So are you saying stray, that's completely just like gone?
Straying is leaving.
Gone.
Like you,
out of there.
You're not going to remain in that situation.
Because I feel like a stray dog is just a person that just trying to figure out where they're trying to go.
So that's not a relationship person.
I'm saying a stray. So that's why I said, are you dipping and dabbing? Or are you straight up leaving? Because when you say stray, me analyzing it, I'm
Right.
taking it as you're just straying off for a second, just to go see what's going on, what's out there, what's popping. You may come back. You know, you never know. But at this point, you may be a stray dog, a dog that just left the house and just trying to see what's going on, or you just leaving completely and just going about your business.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Leaving completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I know who I am, right? I know what I want.
Mhm.
That's now. So we're talking about now.
So we're saying that the reason
I'm-
why you stay is because you don't know who you are. And you don't know what
I
you
feel
want.
like
Mm.
when you stay with
That's
something
deep.
or somebody so long and you just deal with what you know is fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I get it. I was just asking. What you snoozing for? You just not supposed to be waking up at 1 o'clock. That's crazy. Anyways, so yeah, I
What about for
mean,
you?
I get, huh?
What about for you? Oh,
Yeah,
you already kind of.
I did. I basically just said what I needed to say about it.
Like a stray dog. That was a good example.
Just like a stray dog, when you really think about things. And that's why I say, why do you stay? Are there reasons? Are there things behind it? Because I feel like for me, you just never know. I'm a Sagittarius. You never know exactly, but just always know that I have a plan. There's always a plan.
Wow. I mean,
There's always a plan and a purpose.
that's
for
kind of
sure.
cutthroat.
No, it's
I
not
don't think you should
cutthroat.
be in a relationship.
Hello?
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Hello?
Not,
Everybody on?
we're not
Can everybody hear each other? I'm trying to make sure we can all hear each other because why would you say that?
well, no, I'm not talking about now.
what?
We're not talking about.
That's insane.
We're not
You
talking.
say that.
We're saying hypothetically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not talking about right.
Hypothetically,
That's
what
crazy.
though?
I think that was.
Hypothetically, what? Because now you're gonna beat around the bush. You already said it.
I did.
Hypothetically,
So you want me
what?
to elaborate on
Yes.
that? I just don't feel like you should be in a relationship right now. Like as far as like your mind, like what you just said is what I'm referring to. You just said that basically being a stray dog is okay.
That's insane that she took that from that. I was asking you, right? And you turned it on me and then tried to tell me that I like stray dogs or
No,
like
not
what?
that you like stray dogs. That you're cutthroat. Like you're not gonna. It's always something in pocket. You're gonna know.
What I said was so that we can tell her, everyone. What I said was that I'm a Sagittarius. I always have a plan.
What does that even mean?
That means that throughout my life, no matter what I go through, I always have a plan. You're never going to see me, like you'll see me one way, right? But just know that the way that you see me, there's always a plan behind how I became the person that you see.
Oh.
Right? There's always a plan in everything that I do. I'm never moving ridiculously. I'm always moving
So
strategically.
can you be in a relationship?
I'm trying to figure out why you feel like I can't because
No, I'm just saying.
I feel like for the past maybe 15, 16 years, I've been in relationships. Were they successful? It's me. Probably not. And I say that in the sense of saying because I'm a very ambitious person, right?
Right.
I'm very ambitious. So sometimes for me,
Okay.
if you're not moving the way I'm moving, it gets a little boring and uncomfortable for me.
So you're gonna leave at this point. You're not.
I'm not saying that I'm going to leave. I'm saying that I assess the situation, scope it out,
For how long?
however long it takes for me to.
So it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I mean, sometimes I put a time limit on it. It was 5 years. I'm at almost 7 at this point, but I scope out and I analyze everything, and I try to weigh the good and the bad in everything. But the thing about me is, and the thing that people don't quite get, it's like something that they love me, but it's just something. It's always something with anybody. It's just because I'm very strategic about everything, friendships, relationships, the things that I do, how I move. It's all a strategic puzzle for me. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying like I'm playing a game. It's more just like me understanding everything that I go through or everything I've been through is a lesson. I learn from
That's good.
every single thing. I know what to do, what not to do, and then I put all those different puzzles from different situations in one, and then I start to piece them.
Together.
Right. So then when I piece them, it's just like, okay, boom. What you doing? That's me talking to myself.
Oh.
You alright? Because these puzzles ain't puzzling. That was supposed to be her, but you connected them, and they don't seem right. So it's always me strategically making sure that my life is always going to be okay.
So for you, you're basically gonna stay as long as you feel like there's some type of connection, and then when it's not matching up, then
Yeah, basically.
That's
Whenever I feel like it's okay, we're in this place, cool, we're good, but then I know me, so I move quick. You know how I am.
right. Yeah.
I think about things, but not very often. If I feel like it's supposed to happen, I'm gonna do it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can call and be like, "What do you think?" By the time I ask you what you think, I probably already did it. I'm just asking you what
Or
you
you
think.
just do it and then.
Oh, I
tell
just
them you
do it, or just call and be like,
Right, I did
"Hey, I did that because it needed to be done."
Right.
You know, so. For myself, I'm just a person that just always. I'm really. I call it ambitious. I'm
Nothing wrong with
ambitious.
being ambitious.
There's
That's good.
like I need to always feel like I'm in a good space, and when I feel uncomfortable, that's when I move the most. That's when you
Right.
never just know. And when you're like, "Hey, no, already, hey, how you didn't say anything." You know, that's just how I move. You know what I'm saying? So
Cool.
for me, I don't know the stay or the what is it?
Staying or straying.
Staying or straying. It's all about what I'm feeling at the time.
Got it.
I can feel like I love you right now, and then tomorrow I can be like,
I mean,
and I hate that about myself. And I'm not gonna say I hate that about myself.
that don't make you a bad person.
But I know that Sagittarius that are out there, we all think the same. Like we just that's thing that we can't help, we can't control, which is why you need someone that is just as on the move as you are.
Right.
When you're moving and you gotta have
if you
somebody.
constantly moving, then you could remain with that person.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying constantly trying. You know how you got people that are okay with being in the space that they are until someone comes into their life and say, "Bitch, we're moving.
Right.
Get on the back of me, and I'm gonna move us. And if you don't feel like moving, I'm gonna move us."
Right.
Sometimes when you have the person that's moving with you, so you know how you're the person that's putting everybody in the bag, so you can put them on your back. Then you got somebody else that's helping you with half the load.
Yeah.
Putting half of the load on their back, and they both of y'all walking together, and that's more of what I'm saying. Once I get into that space where somebody is helping me with the load, helping me with I know I'm ambitious and I want this for myself, but what do you want for yourself?
Exactly.
Do you want to move, shake, or are you chilling? Because if you ain't moving and shaking, then I'm going to have to reevaluate the situation.
Nothing wrong with that. That's actually good.
Yeah.
That's good, friend.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
And you are a when you're ready type of person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was, but now I just.
But I think that's just who you are as a person.
You think so?
Yeah. I think that you are just a
I can turn off and
benefit
turn
of the
on real
doubt.
quick, too.
And I'm not saying I'm not benefit of the doubt, but I think you're more your first voice goes to benefit of the doubt. So your first voice goes to stay, not stray.
Oh, definitely not.
And I think that your stay, and you don't talk, but I feel like your stay is a very long stay. You're not a person. I'm not saying. I'm saying you're a person that is a. We're not getting into this
Committed.
today.
I'm
not even also saying committed. I'm just
not
saying.
anything. I'm just saying to what you're saying.
I'm not. Yeah, committed to anything.
Right.
No matter what it is, even if it's bad or good, she's committed into it until she feels like it's okay for her to move around.
She know me.
And that's where we are indifferent for sure, because I'm more like, do a person got to show you their motherfucking ass crack 42 times, or do you see the ass crack after the third time? Did you not see the ass crack the first time? Because I seen it. You didn't see it, but I'm more of that, and that's why we're friends, is because I'm more like, listen, what you feel like is okay, I'm definitely telling you that's not okay. It's not okay. Are you? And I hate that for myself because I'm really blunt.
I don't.
Which she says she don't until she's in the hot seat like she was today. She
I'm
that
fine.
until she gets in the hot seat, but I be on her ass, y'all, because my friend, stay. She's a stayer, and it don't matter what it is, friendships, relationships, kidships, motherhood, stepmotherhood, whatever it is. She's in that situation forever, and she will not let go until somebody. They literally have to come and break into her home and take everything out of it first. And even then, she would be like, "Well, they maybe needed something. They probably needed the money for the couch." They done engraved the fucking microwave out these people's apartments, and she like, "Oh, I mean, it probably got them like $100." And I'm over there like, I'm literally over here like,
I know, I'm in a better space.
They stole everything. Are you okay? Like, you trying to say that they're fine because they stole everything that you have, and you're just gonna sit here and just be like, they needed the money. I'm just saying, I love her to death though. Yeah, y'all see this big cum. Mm-hmm. Don't do that. But
big what?
My mouth's a little watery. So
you went as far as big cum?
I said spit cum. I was talking and spit came on the corners and I was wiping it, but I wanted them to know that I knew that my mouth got a little watery. It gets watery sometimes. It gets watery out of nowhere, so I'm trying to catch everything and.
Just watery out of nowhere?
Yeah, it's super watery right now.
Does that make you feel any type of different way? Because you're going into detail about that.
I didn't go into detail about it. I just said that it was watery. Oh. And I'm telling you guys, if you've seen spit come right here, it's because my mouth was watery and I was trying to wipe it at the same time. And it may look like, okay, this bitch, her mouth gets watery. You know, I'm just saying. It just, I don't know. Hey,
nothing wrong with the watery mouth.
Nothing wrong with the watery mouth.
At all. You want it to be wet. So
my mouth?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Why is that insane? You don't want a dry mouth, just like you don't want to dry anything else.
All
right. Well,
and this comes from the person that acts like she has nothing to do with anything and nothing happens to her, and she's just a dry ass bitch walking around the streets with a dry ass mouth. Who doesn't know how to do this and doesn't know how to do that. But I'm glad she's confessing to you guys today that she knows exactly what all that means.
That's it.
I don't know. A lot of y'all guys don't check our lives on Facebook. We be live on Facebook quite often because we have a lot of fans who like to see us
on Friday night,
speak with us and talk to us. So it'd be like Friday nights at like 9, 10 o'clock. The nasty people get on about 10:30, 11. 10:45. They want to hear us talking about some old crazy shit. But
we be lit though.
On that time, and people that are come on, all of our fans, they know exactly what we've said and talked about over the past 3, 4, 5 months. And a lot of the times, Danielle will portray that she's this person that I am just picking on or just, why are you checking your lips? Your mouth is not wet. Don't do that.
Wet.
It's not.
It's wet.
It's not. Because you didn't have nothing.
I'm just saying.
Girl, she want a wet mouth so bad. I don't want a wet mouth. But anyway, she likes to portray this. She's this person that's just innocent. She don't know anything about nothing. I don't know how to get
I be so serious.
I never
some stuff I don't know.
I've
never
fuck
swallowed
anybody. This is what she acts like.
I'm a gagger, so I'm never.
Did you hear her? She said she's a gagger.
Right.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be good at swallowing.
For Facebook, anybody that watches this, y'all hear her. She's
y'all can back me up.
No, they're backing you up that you say that you don't do all of this.
I said that I have.
On Friday, people have to tell you what you said, that you're lying and saying that you didn't say.
We were talking about pink.
But what I'm saying is they told you that. So also, that's a stay or a stray. So you're staying for that part.
For what part?
For that. For the sexual part. You're staying for that.
Does
that make you stay?
Do with anything. Sexual, no.
People say dick is the reason people that be so dumb.
No, absolutely not.
So it's never dick while you're dumb?
I'm not a fucker like that.
That's crazy. Anyway, we're getting ready to get up out of here because who doesn't want to know if Danielle's a fucker? It's me. Yeah, no? So, yeah. Thank y'all for joining in. Make sure y'all go on all social media platforms.
And go
follow us on Facebook,
Instagram,
on TikTok, YouTube. We're getting more into YouTube, y'all, so we will be going live so we can see y'all, see how y'all doing. Just get to know us, subscribers, because anybody else that don't get on, they don't know. But you, you know, because we send a notification when we are live. So if you don't join, we know, okay? I'm just making everybody make sure they know. But yeah,
I love it.
I'm just making sure they know because I like to keep it real. No sugarcoat. We watch and we talk. Like, oh, okay, we got all these subscribers and they're not even joining, not one. But yeah, anyway, join us.
Join us for real though.
Yeah, and this is the my mom Podcast. You can't even do it like me.
What?
Let me just do
You
it by
trying to sound
myself.
sexy though.
Do that last part by myself. You can cut it off. I'll just do that.